In Mark chapter 8, verse 33 says that Jesus turned around and looked at his disciples, and then he reprimanded Peter. "Get away from me, Satan," he said. "You're seeing things merely from a human point of view and not from God's." In his book, The Gospel According to Starbucks, Leonard Sweet tells a story of a man named Ed Falbert. Falbert was what's called a cupper. In layman's terms, he was a coffee taster. Falbert is so good, in fact, at coffee tasting that his taste buds are actually certified by the state of New York. And if you were to blindfold him, Falbert could take one sip of coffee and not only tell you that it originated from Guatemala, but what region it came from, the altitude it was grown at, and even the exact mountain the beans were harvested from. This is the same kind of sensitivity we need to have with our own spiritual senses. Cultivating spiritual discernment is an essential part of being a faithful disciple of Jesus. If you belong to Jesus, the Spirit of God offers guidance in discernment. But it remains your responsibility to develop and refine the skill as you grow. So here are some practices that you can embrace to train your discernment. Number one, set your mind on things above. This advice comes from Paul in Colossians 3 and verse 2. Focus thinking on the truth of God, you see, gets your mind off of worldly error. The second thing you can do is protect your mind with truth. In 2 Corinthians 10:5, Paul tells us to take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ. And the third thing you can do is renew your mind. Rather than copying the behavior and thought patterns of the world, let God transform you into the new person that He wants you to be by changing the way you think. This is what Paul tells us in Romans 12 and 2. If you practice these three things today, you'll be well on your way to increasing your spiritual discernment. I'm Ray Jones, and that's another Heart Truth for your day.